This here is my other rack, which houses my high performance systems, and for the most part these are switched off until needed. So at the back there is a patch panel and a ZyXEL XGS3700 24-port power over Ethernet gigabit switch with 4 10 gigabit uplinks. That serves as the server switch and the uplink to the rest of the network. Underneath that is a Raritan PX2 switched PDU with metering. And underneath that is a gigabit switch, which I'm not currently using. It's an HP ProCurve 1800. So on the server side we've got a Dell PowerEdge R210-2, which has got a Ivy Bridge i3 in it and 4 gigs of RAM. I use that mostly for low power things and messing with my tape library rather than starting up the big systems. Underneath that we've got a Dell PowerVault TL2000, which is a 24 slot 2 drive LTO tape library. It's currently fitted with LTO4 and LTO6 tape drives. Underneath that is a PowerVault 114X, which has got my standalone drives in it. There's an LTO6 and an LTO3. This is all SAS. Underneath that is a 1U Supermicro dual processor server. It's a Supermicro X9 Ivy Bridge dual 8-core Xeons, and it's stuffed with 240 gigs of RAM. I'm going to push that up to 256 when I can. And that's got 2 SATA SSDs and 4 SAS 3.8 terabyte SSDs in it. I use that as a build server. Next down is a 12 slot 2U, which has got a Supermicro X10 board in it, and this functions as a secondary NAS. At present I'm not actually using it. I've rearranged my disks, so this system is empty, I think. And right at the bottom is my main machine. This is the machine I've been working on for several years. It's gone through several iterations, and at present this is a Coffee Lake Refresh i3 with 16 gigs of DDR4 ECC memory. One of the 16 gig DIMMs is faulty, so I need to replace that. It should be 32, hoping to max it out to 64. And that has got 16 6 terabyte hard drives in it, all identical WD Enterprise. So that has got a raw capacity of, what is it, 96 terabytes, and that's arranged as 2 8 drive RAID Z2s striped together, so it gives a usable Z pool capacity of about 60 terabytes. This and this have all got 10 gigabit cards, and they go back to the ZyXEL, and then the ZyXEL goes fiber back to the router. In this case it goes back to my 10 gigabit switch. There's no UPS on this rack at the moment. There will be eventually, but at the moment I can't afford one.